Hi, my name's Benita Maltos, and we're here at Warren G. Magnuson Park today to take a look at the biodiversity present. So the question is, what is biodiversity? It's the total life in any area. The diversity of life in a given area can be genetic, species, or even the ecology of the area, which would be the different types of plants and habitats present. Looking at the habitat here, you would never guess that this used to be a Navy airfield. The city of Seattle has taken great efforts to restore this land into its natural habitat to make a wonderful environment for many of our native species to thrive and grow. It's easy to appreciate the biodiversity of this area looking around, several types of birds flying, many types of plants and grass, but let's take a closer look. One of the best examples of biodiversity and the success of this area is in a micro-ecosystem, a tree trunk. I love this example because literally all I had to do was turn the camera down to where I was standing. So as we see, wonderful slug here, several different types of moss, little grassy plants, strangely shaped fungus growing off of the tree. And this is all on a tree trunk, which is a home of its own to several different types of microorganisms. As we take a closer look at the fungus, there is also the presence of what are called lichens. So it's a lighter green color. A lot of people confuse those with moss. This is wonderful in itself. It's a symbiotic organism, which is made up of fungus and algae, both living together as one organism. The fungus doesn't grow alone. It can only grow with the presence of algae, and that is the true power of biodiversity. This is a wonderful example of biodiversity of the plant life. Again, in just a small 2-foot by 2-foot area, we have at least 10 different species of plants thriving and growing together. We have wild roses, ferns, vines, different types of grasses, and clovers. They each occupy their own special niche in the ecosystem. So besides enjoying the beauty of the area, why is biodiversity important? Well, it's important for a few different reasons. Biodiversity increases the overall productivity of the ecosystem, and all of the species, no matter what size they are, have a very important role. A diverse ecosystem can prevent and recover much faster from natural disasters. Studies show that the current decline in biodiversity is at a rate much higher than anything that we have seen in our natural history. Species are disappearing before we get a chance to learn about them, let alone discover them. Did you know that 25% of all the prescription drugs in the United States are made using ingredients found in plants? That's another great reason to protect the diverse species of our planet. There are several secrets out there that nature holds that we have yet to unlock. So what can you do to help? Stay informed. Tell your friends. If you have kids, teach them to appreciate the beauty that nature has to offer. Volunteer for a habitat cleanup with your community, or visit the National Wildlife Federation webpage to find out more. That's www.nwf.org.